just came off the Stagecoach Road, and we finally found the caverns we've been searching for, and we're past the Big River dump, and we're basically, these caverns are the way that this, and we got to look along the sides for antiques. There can be bottles down into, like, I'm thinking, you know, 1840 and down, the kind that are blown, and because those guys brought a lot of whiskey with them when they were out after they robbed the stagecoach. And my dad, he told me about these caverns, Bob Barbary, he told me about these caverns being here. And I'm literally exhausted to get here because we had to go past the Big River dump to even find these caverns here. Brady's doing great filming as usual, and we're moving along. It's a great day, and we're hoping this new movie here, the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp, is going to really fill you in the places that AntiqueBoy goes, you know. Where things can come down under our heads. They've driven even cars from like the early 50s out here, and they've driven them over the cliffs, and they tumbled down into these caverns here that we're in, these big giant caverns. There's big sticker bushes here that we can get scratched by, to stinging nettles, to my filmer, you know, he got beat up from the last movie we did, and we just we go into places you wouldn't even imagine, you know. I don't mess around, you know. Antique, you can see these, we're boxed in here, and you know, my dad had the map to this place, and you know, even though we lost it, we found it, so I'm hoping we can even find our way out of here, just like before, you know. Did you even bring the rope, Braid? We forgot the rope. You know, we're supposed to have the rope, so when we get to the... I think I might be able... I think down the other trail I have the rope, but... Yeah, actually, you have it in your pack. That's right, Braid. You have the rope. This is when we get to the Stagecoach Camp. I have to rope down this big log, supposedly, and in this big cave, there's a cave there, just like one Big Bear got in. You know, I heard Big Bear found the Big River dump, and I wouldn't doubt he's found this dump. So I'm trying to stay ahead of Big Bear, you know. He always finds I heard he found the last dump. And we're going through these caverns, and we're going to try to find that dump. So he's going this way, Brady. We're bringing it this way. Going through here. Anything can be along here, see? Old cars from the 40s. You can see the transmissions through here. Coming through here. You can find all kinds of stuff through here. You never know what you're going to find. That old car up there. Something up there, Brady. I think we can get through this cavern here.
Oh, something.
Should I go up there, Brady? Think I should go up there?
Yeah.
See up there, Brady?
Yeah. I think you're right.
I think
I see a glass windshield or something. Maybe there's something
tell
up
me
there.
it's one of them John Boy Walton
I don't know.
Model A's again, boy. One thing about these corn pickers, they're good for the side of the hill. They pull you right on up. See how I get pulled right myself all the way up, boy. Get up through here, Brady. Come on. Might be old bottles coming up this hill. I'm going to kind of dig along the side here. Now this is where, you know, when the outlaws went through here, they threw their whiskey bottles on the side, you see. And these bottles can be down to 1830, Brady. Got 1830. I hear stuff already. I hear bottles. I hear glass. Let's get up this hill. You think you can get up this hill?
Yeah.
You keeping that camera steady?
I'm trying.
Keep on coming up this hill, boy. Try to keep it steady. See if we can find some old stuff. Here's an old handle to like an looks like about, you know, 1930 type of old Model A handle there, boy.
Check it.
Get up through here. Come on up here. See what's up on top. Got some old wheels, some old tires. Let's see if I can find some old bottles up here, Brady. Can you get up this cliff?
Yeah.
Use your corn picker, boy.
Okay.
Get on up here, Brady. Try to stay steady. Bring that camera up.
It's hard to get.
It's hard to get up this?
It's hard to follow, AntiqueBoy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man.
Hill, boy. See, what I do is I throw my corn picker up on top.
Gotta have an amazing sense of balance.
You gotta throw it up on top. Get up on top again, boy, just like the last movie. Up on top. I know. You're with Antique Boy. Get up here. Whoa. There is an old, Brady, there's an old car up here.
Whoa.
I think there's an old car up here.
Far out.
Keep that camera steady. You need to grab onto my rake to get up here. Brady, Dad was right about these caverns being here. And you never know what we're gonna find. You know. Come on, Brady, keep it steady. Keep that camera steady. Hold it right where you got it. Nice and steady. Yeah. Bring it this way, the camera. Nice and steady. Okay, you see that? Old seat to some old cars up here. And they rolled them down the hill into these caverns. You show them how far up we went, just like the last movie. Get up there. Get the whole thing in here. I'm around this stuff every single time. I'm around any kind of thing like this. Reminds me of that John Boy Walton. Every time I'm around Model A stuff. Old tires. Yeah. Another one of them freezers, all that Coors beer, boy. See what we can find here. Let's find some antiques around here. Anywhere these old cars are can be antiques, folks. That's right. So we've got to keep digging, see what we can find here. If I can pull this up out of the way, there's a lot of old things up and underneath things, you know. Usually there's a thing called, there's a thing called a bottle probe. You can probe into things, and these bottle probes are actually made to find old outhouses, you know. And that way when you're going down in the dirt, you can, if you hear the wood down there, you know you found an outhouse. Now outhouses, we're talking bottles down and even hitting late 1700s, you know. But, and they can be very expensive bottles. That's where most of the oldest bottles are found, are in outhouses. And you got to have a bottle probe to find. Bottle probes are actually made to find outhouses or inside the hills you want to probe in. And they're about 6 feet long. It's a long pole, has this round ball on the end, and that way you can hear the wood when you're scraping the wood. You know there's an outhouse there. So maybe at the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp, we'll find an outhouse. So. Folks, right now I'm trying to get under this Model A seat here. Gut this baby out. And we're gonna get to that stage camp. This is just a side dump. We saw this stuff up here and we decided to climb up here. We just decided to climb up here because we heard there's a lot of little dumps along the way, my dad said. I haven't been able to get a hold of my dad because he's in Oregon right now. And he has the map to this place, and so we're hoping we can even find the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp here, folks. Let's back down the hill, Brady. I'm not having luck up in here. You know, we gotta make sure we get to that camp, so we don't want to waste too much time. I'm gonna kind of go over here and check and see. I see a wheel over here, Brady. I think I'm seeing another a Model A. One thing we like to find is license plates. License plates are big collectors, and you know, the leather license plates, they can get up to $10,000. You find a leather one. You know, that was like the very first license plates. They were leather, you know. Poor horses, every time. Why do you always hurt horses? Use them for slavery. Drive that corn, boy. Now, you gotta get over here. You see that tire? That's Model A. And what does Antique Boy do? Guts right up and underneath every time. Don't mess around. I won't mess around. Get up over here. Get in here. Gut that baby out. Look at that. Wheel drum, boy. Come on, Brady. This way. Get up in here. Gut that baby. Let's see tires here. See a piece of a sign of a fender over here. Whoa, I hear something, Brady. I hear something in the bushes over here. There's something in there. I don't know if it's a rat or what. Put your socks underneath your, put your pants into your socks. See, that's what you do when you come out digging. You put your socks in your, you put your pants in your socks so you don't get rats running up your legs. Keep that camera steady. Keep that camera steady, remember, at all times. Hearing that? Bees nest. Bees nest. Yeah. Bees nest. Get down there.
Down quick.
You're all right.
You there? I wouldn't wait around for them. If you saw them or heard them, how many? Woo!
There was Brady, film the film over here. There was something underneath there. I don't know what it was, making noise. And then all of a sudden, I heard a ball of fury of bees or something. I don't know if it was some creature underneath that thing, Brady. Like I said, we're in these caverns, like out nowhere. You know, we come into these places. Who knows what's underneath there? A giant pack rat that could have like went up my pant leg. Who knows? And that's why we're so. I mean, we'll do anything to find these antiques. You come with AntiqueBoy, I'll take you out to these caverns. I'll get you into places you won't even want it. You dream you wish you. I think these are considered caverns. You know, the Indians used to come through here. Now, if I had my bottle probe, I can, bottle probe, we can go into the side of the hill here. I couldn't carry it today. We're just too far out. Now, we're looking for any kind of antiques along the way. Any kind of antiques. Keep that camera up. I see, keep seeing it going down. Use both hands, boy. Come on through here. Bring it around this way, Brady. Any of this stuff, you look up there, Brady. Look up there. You see all that shit up there, boy? Any of this could come right down on our heads and dead us. We'll be, look at that. You want to do some rapping, boy, you can do some rapping with this. Show that shit to Bob Marley. Woo! Come on this way. Come on this way. You show that to... Keep an eye out for old license plates. Is that an old license plate? You see that? That could be down. Look, it's so old it's disintegrated. It ain't a license plate. I wish it was. Come on. Woo! Come on through here. Look at this. Where the Indians go. The Indians would come in here to stay dry and warm, folks. I told you, AntiqueBoy will go into places you wouldn't even imagine. Get to that stagecoach. Brady, one thing I learned, Brady, is that as soon as we can get through this cavern, we'll come to a big waterfall, supposedly a big giant waterfall. Then we know we're on the right direction to the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp. And we get through that, there's big boulders underneath this big waterfall. That's how we know it's the right waterfall. You know, we get through the cavern, get to this waterfall, over the waterfall, we get to the trail, and then we get to the camp. And we get to the camp, we might find the old coins I was telling you about. Remember from the last movie I was telling you the stagecoach got robbed? They had the coins. Now, the outlaws went up through here, and this is where they hid from the law, you know. They didn't want to get caught. They knew which way to go. This is a good hideout. Good hideout, cavern place to go, you know. And don't think AntiqueBoy ain't going to find the way the old settlers went, you know, the old outlaws that robbed these stagecoaches. You know, it's a lot of gold that's out here, and I will find it. I will find it. Yes, I will. Come on, Brady. Keep going this way. Your shoes wearing out? I wore off my last shoes. You still got your shoes, boy? Woo! Keep on going this way. Look for antiques along the path, all the way along this cavern. There's a lot of stuff back there. I'm going to have to backtrack and try to look. You know, see what we can find, you know. Antiques all along here. Old whiskeys that, you know, they flush through here during the storm time, you know. If I can find one old bottle, we can just get one old bottle along the way to get to you know, where we're going to the stagecoach camp. If we can find one bottle along the way, I'd like to let people know how to identify the age of these old bottles. We're looking for bottles down to, you know, if we get down below 1800, we're looking real good, which is real hard to find these days, but we keep trying, you know. We're talking 8, 10, 15. Bottles can get up to $75,000, folks. That's why I go out to these places, you know. A lot of stuff to come out and look for. You know, is this some old china over here, Brady? Yep, old china. It looks, no, it's not old. It's a little modern. We're looking at, you know, 60s. We need to get below 60s. Forget the 60s stuff. Let's get down to the 1840 stuff. I'm gonna find a shit fucking all out here. Woohoo! Outside, I ain't ever use anybody else except for Brady for filming. They'd be so exhausted, they might have to go to a hospital by the time they're done.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Brady knows what's going on.
Kill me every time. What do you mean? I usually end up, I'm amazed I don't end up in a hospital. The only one that can keep up with.
That's why you're hired. That's why.
Because I know the truth. Well, I barely make it anytime.
Anything I find's going to be split with you. You know,
I just hope.
We find that motherlode bottle or Grandma's jewelry box, you're getting half, Brady.
It's going to take me 2 weeks to recuperate.
Well, you get half. You get half of anything Antique Boy finds. You know, as far as the big stuff goes. You come out here and you risk your life like I do. No one else will come out here and do it like I do. Yeah. You see the places we go. Keep on going. You don't need no heat pack today, do you? You need a cold pack. I even carry cold packs if you get overexhausted. I come prepared. Remember, Antique Boy comes prepared. Last time he was dying of hypothermia. Now look at him. How hot? You look like you're dying of hypothermia. Not hypothermia, heat. Look at overexhausted. How you feel? You getting too hot now? Do you need a cool pack? I always carry a cool pack. Always me, always the one. Come on. Go this way, baby. Get up through here. Well, hopefully we can find some good antiques. My dad said all along this cavern could be antique. And you know, Bob Barbary. If it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't know these places to go. Now there's some places up in Aptos we're going to be filming later for the next movie. You know, I don't want to say where, it's my secret places, but out in Aptos, a guy found a barrel bottle, $14,000. You know, untooled, top. You know, you want to get I like to educate people about bottles, you know, about the seam of the bottle is, you know, that tells you what the age of the bottle is. If the seam goes to the shoulder of the bottle, that's 1860 to 1840. Now, if the seam goes up to the middle of the neck, that's 1860 to 1880. You know, now if the seam goes right to the bottom of the mouthpiece part, that is, you know, 1880 to 1890, folks. And you got the seam that goes up and over, that's 1900 until now. So if you know your seams, you know the age of the bottle. Now, most bottles that were 1840 and down didn't have seams, broken off at the top, not tooled together, where each piece connects and then goes to the shoulder. I like to constantly re-educate people on that, because then you know how old these bottles are. You don't want them, you know, older the better. Less they made, the better. You know, you flip a bottle on the bottom, there's the serial number. At the end of the serial number is usually the date. You know, if you want to, I'm not saying these modern bottles aren't worth money. You get some of these bottles with federal law on them, and they have faces or eagles and things like that, and they only made so many of them, you know. You know, the, what is that? There was a whiskey bottle that I found that's, what is that? Walker's and Son, that's limited edition, that they only made so many, you know, and it's a very valuable bottle. And I got one that's signed at the bottom, a Wilkins bottle that's way old, you know, that has a face, you know, eyes, ears, nose, you know. He's wearing a suit on the bottle with water behind him. That bottle's valuable. It's worth, what, 60, 80 bucks. It's screw top, federal law. So we got to remember these Even stuff, we want to go for the older stuff because they were talking 4 or 5 grand. You know, there's a difference between 80 and 5 grand. So that's why we're out here. You know, we any cost, you know, get us ahead in the world, you know. So we just got to keep going down these caverns, working hard, get to that Stagecoach Whiskey Camp, folks, and we're in there. We find some old bottles and bring you along and let you see these treasures. Find that jewelry box. Yeah. Come on. But keep an eye out for old cans, old bean cans and stuff. You know, cans started, even cans, they started way back. Cans, see. They show good signs sometimes. Come up in here. Get some stuff up in here, maybe, Brady. Keep old stuff right here. Now, is that federal law? That's too modern. See that? Now, how in the heck does someone get out here this far with this modern type of bottle? Now, see, you look on the bottom here, Brady. Usually you have your date. See, that's 84. You see 84 on the right? This is an 84 whiskey bottle. Somebody came out here in 84, Brady, and drank some, what was that? Kentucky whiskey. That's what they were drinking out here in 1984. That's too modern for me. I got to find it at least 64 down with federal law on there. See, federal law they always put on the bottle right across. But that's how you tell. It's usually the far right side. The serial number, far right side, or there's 2 numbers down below, and the one on the right side is the date. So sometimes it's the serial number, though, folks. On some bottles, it can be the serial number, but usually on the right side of the serial number is the date. Or the 2 numbers below, the one on the right side is the date. Another way to always remember the seam. I told you about the seam. Now remember, folks, too, more bottles, the more the bottles tooled, the more modern they get. Even though they tooled a lot of bottles back in the old days, you know, but I mean, more they kept putting things together, you know, things got more modern and stuff. But I didn't find anything up there, Brady. It just came to a dead end up there. I saw another 84 whiskey bottle up there. Let's just keep going down these caverns, Brady. We'll get to that camp. Watch out for, keep an eye out for old license plates. Brady just found a license plate last week. My filmer here had my birth date on it, 62, and 1956 license plate that he found. He gave it to me, so I appreciate that. Thanks, Brady.
You're welcome.
Nice of you.
You bet. Except you're 64, I think.
Yeah, I found one. I got that 1936. You know, at that first dump. We'll keep going this way. You know, the first dump in the movie. That's where I found the 1936 license plate. But we really want to find something here today. I mean, we come out to these places, don't expect to find a bottle every time. I always want to remind people that, you know, we got to venture, and then all of a sudden when you find a dump, you could find, what, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 bottles in one dump. Could be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks a piece. So that's what we look for. And once we get it, then we get paid off. You know, you're on the adventure. You're on the adventure with AntiqueBoy. You come with me, I'll show you what antique is. Oh, wow. One thing I don't know. Look at that. Old Hot Wheel. Hot Wheels are collectors. Now, how did a Hot Wheel guy who came down here in '84 and got drunk, must have had a Hot Wheel in his jacket? So that's kind of cool. This is 1972. This Hot Wheel. This could be a high collector. I think I'm going to keep that, Brady. First find of the day. These are very high collectors. Put that on the internet. Hot Wheel, Red Ryder. Someone might not even have that, boy. Come on, Brady. First treasure of the day. Look at, there's old signs. This is the way they used to have water waves that used to come along the hillsides, and water would shoot through, and they go around the canyons. And they made them out of wood. So when you see this stuff, you might see whiskey bottles or outhouses. You know, they had outhouses, you know, when they were working on those things. Look at that! I found blue! I found blue! One more time, I found blue! Look at that! That's the sign! That's the sign! Every time we go into these creeks and these caverns, you know me. Look at that! Blue! Yeah, that's those signs. We're on the right track to the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp. Woohoo! Wow, Brady. This is amazing. I should be corn picking right to left, right to left, right to left, right to left. Keep going. Woo! Get this tunnel shit, baby. Action. Brady, this is the way. This is the trail to get to the waterfall. We're on the right track to the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp. We got to go up and over this, up and over and down, and it'll zigzag down, and we'll get to this waterfall. We get over the boulders, down the trail, we're there. And then we got to go rope down a log and then into Big Bear's cave. I heard Big Bear was there, and I'm like, how did he get ahead of us? So I got to see if that's true, if Big Bear's really there. He might have already gutted in there, but hopefully he didn't. I heard he found the Big River dump, and I don't know how he keeps finding everywhere I go. He's one heck of a digger, Big Bear. You know, it's between him and me finding these antiques, you know. He was in that bear cave, the one that collapsed on me in the first movie. Brady knows about that, but we're going to get up this trail here, and we're going to get to the waterfall I was telling you about. So let's keep rolling up here, Brady. There should be that trail. It zigzags down like Dad said on the map. My dad knows the way. You don't think I know? Antique knows. My dad tells me everything, and he ain't wrong. He knows where the stuff is. He knows where the antiques are. Grandma's jewelry box. Get up over this. Find Grandma's jewelry box. Get the corn picker running, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, Brady. Get that corn picker running. Get your corn picker running, Brady. Up and around. Get your corn picker. Come on, Brady. You're doing good. You're doing good with your... You know, you're filming with one hand. Ready? Right here's the trail, Brady. Brady, this is definitely the trail, man. We're gonna make it to the waterfall. You doing okay? You getting heat stroke? Remember, I got that cool pack.
Thanks.
Did you get stung up on that hill? Remember earlier when we were up there? Did you get stung?
I got stung twice.
Oh, you did? Oh man,
Okay,
I'm
God,
sorry to hear
excuse my
that.
language. Oh man.
Yeah, remember
I saw so many of them.
Remember in the water adventure that Chrysler? Yeah, earlier in the week, you know, like it was like way back when my dad and me dug over there, I got stung in the lip by a hornet. My face swelled up like that. I mean, these are the things we've gone through going out to these dangers of the mountains.
A swarm. Those
Oh yeah, I go into places.
50 of them.
Altogether, being an antique man, antique boy, altogether being an antique boy, I've been stung 4 times. 3 in the lip, no, 6 times. 3 in the lip, 1 here, 1 in the back, 1 on top of the head. Now I told Brady, get out of there when he got stung by the same bees. They'll follow you. They'll get you. Woohoo! They'll get you. They will get you. So, get on through here, get to that waterfall. We can cool down, get down from heat stroke, because we're in 95 degrees weather here in this cavern here, and we finally got to this cooler trail. I can feel it cooling off. We must be getting close to the waterfall, Brady. So, get down this trail, and we'll get to that Stagecoach. Get over the waterfall. Get to the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp. We get to the Stagecoach Camp. Now there's the big boulder. We'll go up on the big boulder and just check. It's definitely the waterfall. Dad was right, Brady. Bob Barbary, he's the champion of finding these antiques. You don't know how excited I am here. You do not. I am excited. This is amazing. We discovered the waterfall. It was just like Dad said on the map. We're in the right direction, you know. We saw that blue glass back there, almost got stung. Brady got stung twice. You know what the sound was underneath there, Brady? That was bees swirling underneath that old Model A hood. You know, it was the hood of the Model A. There was bees swirling under there. There wasn't no pack rat. That was a ball of bees. And you know, AntiqueBoy, he'd go under. If I would have went underneath there, woo-hoo-hoo. Come on, we found the waterfall. We'll get across. We just got to cross over to the trail over here, Brady. There's a trail on the other side. Brady, there's a trail on the other side. And when we get to the other side, we follow the trail we only have like from here to there, 75 yards. We're at the Stagecoach Camp. And then we got to rope down this log and into Big Bear's cave. And then we'll find some really old stuff. So Let's keep going. Let's get up on this big rock and show everybody this is spectacularness of this giant boulder out here. Show them. There's a canyon, and then we're at the dump. We made it to the dump. The waterfall's good evidence that my dad was right. He gave me the best information he could to find the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp, and it's a very high success today. Even though we haven't found anything yet, it's been a high success that we made it to the waterfall. And get to the trail, get to the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp, we'll find them old bottles. And we've done good here. So let's get on down there. These boulders, these are the things that can fall on us and kill us. That's why we come out here and risk our lives to give you a good movie, you know. And keep going this way. You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of, Brady? This reminds me of Rambo. Remember when he was stuck up against that cliff? Yeah, we got Rambo here. I'm telling you, boy. You're talking Rambo shit. Yeah. You ever see that movie Rambo, Brady? Come on through here. Get up on these big rocks. I told you the waterfall was here. Look, Brady. I told you it was here. I told you it was here. Come on. Get up through here. Keep going, Brady. Come on. Get across this creek. Get to that trail. Get across. Don't slip. Don't fall on your head. You know. Come on. Up through here, Brady. I don't know the way. Don't you think I don't know the way? Look at that. You take that camera, you look at that. You see that? Now look at me. Don't think I don't know the way. AntiqueBoy knows. You don't think I don't know? You know I know. Get across that creek, boy. Right up off through here, Brady. Get up on through here. That old 7 Coca-Cola can over here. That old 70 Coca-Cola can. 1970 Coca-Cola can. Woohoo! Come on, Brady. I don't mess around. We got to get across this creek. See, we have to loop up and around to get across these boulders. I go this way to get up across these boulders, Brady. Brady, right up on through here. Gotta get up through here, up and around, Brady. Get that camera this way. Listen to AntiqueBoy. This way. Keep that camera steady. Whoa, 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 I'm falling. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Help, Brady, help, I'm falling. Whoa, whoa, I gotta pull myself up. Help. Help! Help! Whoa! We're falling! Whoa! Whoa! I'm falling! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Woo! You're lucky I didn't land on my head! Woo! You see that, Brady? Almost flipped over. Really slippery, that rock right here, that slippery rock. Took my foot out from underneath me. Woo! I told you I risked my life. Long as it goes to you. Into my race. Woo! Oh, I'm telling you. I hope he's keeping that camera steady, because this is one of the biggest adventures yet. Just like we went over that raging river, these boulders are dangerous. They're slippery. Nothing to grab onto. These are granite rock, boy. They make houses out of this stuff. Come on, get up here. You need me to pull you up?
I don't get up here and I might be able to grab your hand. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Maybe you can. Oh no! Take
You
my
got
life.
it? You got it, Brady? Keep coming up.
I got it. Ah, thank God you pulled me up.
You got it? Woo! Here, grab my hand. Good.
Yeah, man, you're tall.
Around this rock is the trail. Right around this rock. Look up there, Brady.
Oh yeah.
See that? That's the tree. That's
Awesome.
the big redwood my dad was telling me about.
Uh-huh.
You see the big redwood?
Yep.
You see the waterfall? You know we're on the right direction to the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp.
Awesome.
Straight around this rock and we're to the trail. And about another 40 feet, folks, another 40 feet, we're there. I told you AntiqueBoy knows. Bring that camera up. There you go, bring it this way. Right this way. All right. Right through here. That's it. Oh, that was hard getting over that waterfall. And I slipped earlier and almost went right on my head, tumbled over back on my head, and we're really close to getting to the dump here. Keep going up this trail, Brady. I see signs, boy. I see signs. Woo! Woo! Got old bean cans, boy. Old beans. These are some modern ones that Big Bear left. He must have been getting drunk down here, Big Bear. That sucker. I hope he hasn't come in here and gutted this out. What we got? Get over here. Get over here. Come on, this way. Here's that log, boy. No, that ain't the log. That's the log. That's the log I gotta go down. Look at that log, boy. Look at that log, Brady. Look at this log. I gotta get the rope out of your pack. I gotta get the rope out of his pack. And I'm always the one. I'm gonna slip. Let me get the rope out of your pack. Get that rope. Geez, it better be in here, Brady. I told you we had to take the rope. Hope you didn't forget the rope. I can't find it. Whoa. Here it is. It's right at the bottom of your pack. Figures. Yeah, I should have been carrying it all the time anyway. Yeah. I got the rope. Yeah. Thank God we both tangled up. There we go. We got a little patience, you know. And tie it at the top of the rope. See, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a fisherman's knot. You see, the AntiqueBoy knows how you can do knots. See, you're gonna do a fisherman's knot. Go round and around. You see, and then you go right up through here. You see, and then back through the other hole, and then you got yourself a fisherman's knot. And you slide that baby down. Pull that baby up. There you go. There you go. Get down there, and we'll find them old coins, boy. Them outlaw coins. You see down on the bottom there, that's where their camp was. And they were outlaws. They sat down there getting drunk on their whiskey. Yeah, and I know they got them gold coins down there on the other side of that big log, right there. You see the big log going down? That's where I got a rope down to. You know, I go into places. You go with AntiqueBoy. I go into places you wouldn't even imagine. I already showed you back in those caverns. We already go back to past the, Big River Dump. You know, you were in the lower, so remember I went through, I was in the Model A, tumbling down the hill. Here I am doing it again, doing shit that no one else will ever want to do. Yeah, you about your turn. Great. When I go down, how will you get down? I know you always find your way, but I hope you're very steady with that camera when you come down. Now, I hope you don't get hurt, because this is one of the most dangerous logs. This thing could roll out from underneath me and crush me. How would you like to go down this steep log? Here I go. I gotta get down. Where's my corn picker, boy? I go down this log. Give me that corn picker. I don't mess around. I'm going down this damn log. Woo! Get down there and find them coins. Get down there and find that Stagecoach coins at the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp. Woo! Get on down. Woo! I don't mess around. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw my corn picker down there. Woo! Get there. Whoa! 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 Whoa, 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 I'm caught up. Help, help, help. What am I gonna do? Help. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Help. Oh, 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 I might have broke my arm. How long have I been on a corn pit, boy? Help, help. Oh. You're sitting up there laughing. Why are you laughing, boy? Don't you laugh. Shit. Will I get that jewelry box one way or another? I wouldn't mind made you. Woo! Woo! I'll go at any cost to find that jewelry box. I've had it. I've had it. Got thrown down the hill. I've had it. I've literally had it. I gotta go back up and get my corn raised. Woo. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, what's this, Mason? That sign, Big Bear been here? That some bitch. That some bitch, Big Bear's been here. And I can tell he set some Masons over here. Boy, when I catch up with him, woohoo! Boy, I'm gonna take my corn picker right to his ass. That little sucker. Why does he keep finding my dumps, Brady? I'm getting tired of it every time. Now on the other side of this log is a cave. Now Big Bear got in that cave. I've had it. Come on, Brady. Get on the other side of this log and take this cave. There's a flat spot, Brady. Brady, see these rocks? They use these rocks to make their campfire. See that flat spot down there? That's where they pulled their wagons up, you see? They pulled their their wagons and their horses, but when they robbed that stagecoach, they came right along here onto this flat spot up here. And they had their campfires all through here. And all the way down this log here, this log, get up in that cave, and hopefully Big Bear hasn't discovered it. Now I think the coins could be in there. I don't know if it's in a steel box, or they have it in like bags or something. But they said by a big tree. Well, where's a big tree? Right behind Brady. Show him the big tree. Right by a big tree, right there. Now, we keep your eye out. We might find the coins. I'm gonna come right along this edge here. I don't have the bottle probe, of course. I can't carry it along. This is too far of an adventure. You know, I'm guessing we're what, 35, 40 miles out, Brady?
At least that.
At least, huh?
At least.
Yeah, and
I'm exhausted.
And one thing I know is I'm getting tired. I want to end this movie. We just got here, and we got to keep filming. I'm gonna get up in this cave here. But at the end of the movie, folks, I'm gonna show. At the end of this movie, I'm gonna show you what I found in a 1 year time. All my treasures. Brady and me are gonna film and show you the treasures that Antique Boy found in 1 year's time. So stay tuned after this movie and wait and see these treasures. You will be amazed. What do you think of that, Brady? Do you think it's?
I think it's the most incredible thing. I've never seen anything like it.
Show the treasures now, or wait another year to show people.
I think
make them wonder what I got in a year's time. I'm the kind of person who's like one of those metal detectors. I can go out and I'll find it. You know, if it's pickle jars like that, you see, I don't even mess with those. Waste my time. I got over, I'm over 2,000 bottles now, and I'm looking for like, below 1840, and we know about that. But you see this cave? I'm going up in there, and we're gonna get those coins. That's what we want right now today. Any whiskey bottles. Now, if they're late 1700s, we're set. They're late 1700s. You're talking $20,000, $30,000. So. That's what I'm hoping. And I'm going to move these campfire rock boulders, and it'll probably hit me in the leg. You saw I crashed down that log. Whew. Then get up here and gut this baby out. Get up in here. Get up in here. Get this shit out of the way. Get that corn picking shit out of the way. Get this shit out of the way. Get in there. Underneath these logs, the whiskey bottle, baby. Get that out of the way. Now, get this gut. Whoa, what the? Whoa, look at that. An old draft. Woohoo! Get in here. Get in there. Shit. I'm gonna move up into this cave slowly. See if I find some old shit up in here. Wow, find some stuff. Move these boulders. Don't let that boulder hit your camera, Brady. I don't want anything tumbling on you getting hurt. Very dangerous movie we're making here. We'll go to all extremes. Gut, and gut. Oh, God. Woo! Look at that, Brady. Nice find. Old-time honey jar. Look at that. Look at that. Old-time honey jar. Look at that. This dump goes into, folks, this dump goes into, I'd say, you know, all the way up to like 1940s to 50s. But stuff dates all the way back to 1790 when they were camping down here with their hiding out from the law, the outlaws. And down there on the flat spot that I showed you earlier on the film. And they're hiding out down there. Since they said 1790. So they had their whiskey bottles in. And I think they're around here now. But we got to find the coins. That's why we came here. That's why we came here, to find those coins mainly. Because if any place has it, that's their hideout. Stagecoach Whiskey Camp's their hideout. Outlaws' hideout. And I know those coins are here up in this cave. And we're getting in there. I want to move up slow. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want anything covering other things up. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't want anything covering anything up. You know, we got to... The box is here, and that's an old honey jar. I'm taking this home. This is about I'm looking at old 1940 screw top. See, the label went right in here. And these are very rare to find because look how short and stubby. It's like a beehive. Then it has the flat front. You see that? Probably even get the day here. It's getting real dark, folks. We're going to have to end the movie, but we're going to show you the treasures AntiqueBoy has found throughout a year's time. If you wait at the end of the movie, we will show you. Let's see. I just can't get a date. It's too dark. Yeah, I just see patented. I don't see a date. I can look this up on the internet. There's another serial number here. And... wait, this is, I can't get a date. I can't quite, it's just too dark, folks, to read the date. I'm going to have to look this up on the internet. There is some kind of serial number on there. I'm taking this home. In fact, I'm going to put this in my pack, Brady. This is a great honey jar. I don't have a honey jar like this. You know, I don't have a honey jar like this, so I'm going to keep that honey jar. You know, it's like a 1930 to 40 honey jar that's really unusual type screw top, which is cool. I like unusual type bottles. Camera, I'm getting up in this cave now. Whoa, an old whiskey. Woo! Oh, it's broke. Look at that, Brady. Federal law, federal law. There you go. Broke on the other side. Look at that. Took a cork. That's what you want. You don't want screw tops. Screw tops, remember I said they're valuable. You get certain ones with eagles, stuff like that, but you see that took a cork, so that's what you want. Federal law has that, it's a beautiful shape to it. That's, you know, look for stuff that's just different. You know, people love to buy that stuff. You know, we're keep on getting in this. I just believe it's in here, Brady. There's something about this. I think that jewelry box, you know, Grandma's jewelry box, who knows, you know. I just think there's something up in here, something very valuable. Now, is that the box with the coin? Just another darn bean can. Another bean can. Get up in here. What do you think's underneath? You think I can move this big log here? Think that thing will move? Oh, that thing's solid. How about this boulder? Nope. I'm going to get up in here, getting up further. This looks like this. I think Big Bear was here, and he collapses purposely so I wouldn't get in here. I think Big Bear. Did he collapse this purposely so I can't get in here? Huh? I need to get in here. I'm had it. I gotta find the coins. That's it. I've gotta find these coins. Gut it out. Look at that. That's an old plate that they ate their beans on. Look at that. They're down there. No, that's a little chicken pot. A little, you know. They put a little corn seed in there with their potatoes and, you know, mashed potatoes, you know, little carrots and things like that. That was the lid they went to their pot, you know, the pot, you know, and they're, you know, they hung it above the fire here down at the camp, down at the Stagecoach camp here on the flat ground here. They make their fires and You know, they boiled up everything. Boiled, cooked, a squirrel, rabbits, deer, you know. They come out, they rob stagecoaches, come out here, live for a while, go into other places, blow money, play cards, gamble. Shit, those guys didn't mess around. They lived a good life. Shit, I've probably been an outlaw. Yeah, I want to be nice to people. I don't know if I want to be an outlaw. I want to find those coins, though. Get in there and gut it out. I'm crawling under there. I'm sick of this shit. I hope this log don't roll on me. I'm the one always having to do it. You got a fucking goddamn snake in here. Goddamn fucking snake in here. Whoa, boy, I'm slipping. Gut that out. Find that box. Find those coins. I want those coins. Give me the coins. I want the coins. I know they're under this tree, boy. I want the coins. I don't mess around. I haven't found nothing. That's why I want to show you all my treasures at the end of this movie. I'm at 1 year's time. I'm like a metal detector. I'll find it. Whew. No one will do it like AntiqueBoy. The only one who comes close is Big Bear. And I'll show Big Bear. Remember in the first dump, he dug that one cave hole that I went in, Big Bear, in the first movie. That's why I think they put it up in here, baby. Wow, what's that? Whoa, whoa, old Grandma's teacup. Beautiful blue, look at that. The sad thing, folks, broken. Same old corn. Whoa. Got some green whiskey. These look like Grandma's from, like, you know, 1925. You know, like I said, this dump goes way back. I mean, people hiked out here. They were doing bad stuff from way back. I think there's coins in here. I think there's coins. We gotta just keep working. Never, ever, 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 ever give up. That's my motto. You come with AntiqueBoy. I'm AntiqueBoy. This is what I do. You know, I gotta feed my family. You know, I lived off the land. I'm living off these bottles. You know, it's the hard times these days. You do what you can to survive. You get in here. I want to bring people along and show them I don't mess around. You get in here and find those coins. There ain't nothing there, but you never know what's going to pop out next. You've seen some of the stuff I find. I don't know. I'm having bad luck here, Brady, now. I'm giving up. I think I'm going to get up a little further in this tunnel. I was almost back in here. I thought I hit something. It could be a really old whiskey or something. I got to get back in here. It's right up in here. I keep hitting that son of a bitch. I keep hitting this thing. I can't give up on it, but we're wasting time. I got to end the movie. I want to show you all my treasures I've dug up in a year. Yeah, unbelievable filming in this one. More exhausting, actually, because we hiked a lot further, folks. Like I said, we're 35, 40 miles out in nowhere. If you didn't know where you're going, you would never be out for weeks. They sent helicopters in for you. That's why I don't mess around. I don't mess around. Emergency helicopter. Get in there. Find that fucking coins, boy. Find the coins. Find them coins. Yeah. Give me them coins. I want them coins. Get in that cave hole, boy. Get in there. Gut it out. Get in there. Gut it out. Watch out. Watch out. Some boulders are coming. Watch out. Watch out. Down there. Watch it. Watch out. They're coming down. Watch out. Big old boulders. Watch out. I don't see anything in here, Brady. I don't see any coins. Brady, I'm going to back down. I'm going to go up along the other side of this tree. Get down there. Get on there. We're going to have to end this movie soon. Keep that camera steady. You falling? Whoa! Grab my rake. Don't fall, Brady. You okay? I saved you. Woo! Yeah, saved Brady. Woo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, that was dangerous. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, I'm lucky this log didn't roll on top of me. Whoa. Whoa. Shit. Whoa. What the hell? Shit, I was gonna do some plowing. I didn't think I'd do some falling. Woo, I keep falling. I'm falling and getting hurt more than I am digging. That's a dangerous dump. I don't know how they keep throwing the shit up here. I don't know how they threw shit up here without getting hurt. I'm gonna get up in here. I gotta get them pickle jars out of there. I don't want that shit. I want the real shit. 17 fucking 90 shit. Get under there and find that shit. Come up around this log, Brady. Up and around. Look. Come on down. Come on down here. Let's show them where they camped out, Brady. Let's show where those outlaws. Let's show where the outlaws camped out. Keep that camera up and steady. All the way this way. Keep it steady. Woo. Look at it. All along here. Look. Look. All through here. All these trees grew back. Except for this one. See that? See that? They did logging way back in the day. Build them log cabins. Build them log cabins. And you know what? And they just kept taking and taking and taking and taking. You know, they ought to be taking some of their crap out of here. That's what they ought to be doing. Clean up their shit. Even back then they were slobs. I'm not saying everybody's a slob, but you know, back then and then, you know, I don't know why they didn't pick up their shit. You know, always screwing, cutting things down, messing things up. Just throw their crap up here, cut down trees, same as usual. This whole flat area, all the way back there. Look over here, Brady. Check this out over here. Right down that pike. You see that pike here? Right through these trees. Let me move trees. No. I call these little Charlie Brown trees. See this tree here, boy? A little Charlie Brown tree. You can get it out of the way. Now, you see right through here? As far back as you can see, they'd park their wagon. You know, they'd have these women drive the wagons so they didn't know they were going to the outlaws. They'd do all their cooking, and this is their hideout. And then they ride in with their horses, eat their baked beans, but they sat around the campfire. They had all their, somewhere in the dump, that's where they hide the coins, because that was a good hiding spot with all their garbage they threw back then. Garbage is garbage, you know. But they're garbage now. Some of them bottles, their garbage is worth $75,000, that garbage. So let's get up and show them the garbage that they threw up on the hill, Brady. Come on, Brady, up here. Whoa, is that an old coffee pot, boy? Well, I'm putting a hole in that baby. That baby ain't worth a shit. I looked at that 1 second. I could tell that baby wasn't worth a shit. The reason why, folks, is it was already bent, dusted. There's, you know, handles broke, cracked. I figured I need a little bit of corn picking done on it. I don't like things that aren't worth a shit. Now get off the corn rake. Get off my corn rake. I said get off my fucking corn rake. What the fuck? Get off my corn rake. You coffee ass son of a bitch. You don't ever stick to my corn rake. You take that caffeine right back up your corn picking ass. What, you stuck on there and shit? You corn rigged. I corn rigged myself. Brady, why every time I try to take some assault on this coffee can, it keeps grabbing my corn rake? I need to get my corn picker off there. I'm fed up with this. Get off there. Look at that. Woo. Woo. Look like I shot a 22 hole through that baby. Woo. Ooh, I get that off. I don't want to get stabbed. Woo. Woo, you You caffeine son bitch. You caffeine son bitch. That's what you get. Whoa, we got a rabbit hole. We got a rabbit hole, Brady. Looks like Big Bear's been here. He's caught. He's definitely caught now. I found his rabbit hole. And ain't no... Yeah, he's caught. He is caught. Big Bear's definitely caught. Well, you know what? Like I said, he dug the hole. I'll take over. I'll find those coins. I'm still going to zigzag up. I just want to check Big Bear's rabbit hole here real quick. Whoa, I got to be really careful here. Whoa, what do we got? Just an old screw top. It's cracked at the top. It's not working. We got to get some really serious digging done here. Whoa, what do we got here, Brady? I got something here. Oh, an old tea glass. Yeah, it's broke, as usual. We're finding stuff here. It's just a matter of finding something whole. You know, it's a matter of finding something really whole, Brady. I'm trying to find something good. Get up in this rabbit hole and see what we can pull out of there. I think that's great Big Bear done here, because that just gives me more chances than him if he's already left. See, that might give us chances around here. We get up in this hole, and then I'm going to zigzag up like I said I was going to do, but I came across this hole on the way up when I was zigzagging, folks, and I think it's Big Bear was in here, and I got to get in here and see if he might have given me some opportunities, because he dug the hole, I'll take over. Okay, AntiqueBoy has the brains, he knows how to do things. Okay, I'm going to start zigzagging up. We're going to have to end this film. I'm sorry, folks, we didn't find a lot, but one thing found could make this whole movie exactly what we came for. One thing. And if we walk out empty-handed, hey, look at all the signs. We'll come back later. We know we got stuff here and we got time to look. So just stay tuned to see the treasures. So one way or another, I show you treasures. By the time we're done with these movies, I show you treasure. Whoa, I got something, Brady. Whoa, check it out, Brady. Cool, I found an old perfume. Check it out. We made our find, Brady. This perfume right here at least covers our trip, folks. This covers our trip, Brady. We got our trip covered at least. This is, you know, wow, this is great. This is a Moonglow perfume I found, folks. I think Moonglows can get up to like 150 to 200 bucks. So at least that pays for our time coming out here. At least, you know, helps pay for some of our time. You know, and like I said, one bottle pays off the trip. So that's 150 bucks maybe, if this is a rarity. I gotta look up the moon. It's called Moonglow. So it's some kind of perfume. Look at the elegant work on this. You know, crisscross. Crisscross, you see where they put the label. There's the name right here, Moonglow, right there. Look at that. Elegant work. Look at longer. See how they covered up here more for a smaller label than a bigger label back here? Beautiful, beautiful workmanship all the way around that. Screw cap still intact. You're looking at 1930 to 1935, maybe 40s.
I see Moonglow.
Right here it says Moonglow. Wait, hold on, make sure I have it the right direction here. Clean it off for you here, folks. Let me wipe this off. This is a great, my antique shirt, see that? Woohoo! That's my lucky shirt. That's why I got all those bottles. Look at that, Moonglow. You see that? Can you see Moonglow? You see that, Brady?
Oh yeah.
That's good. Moonglow, perfume. Perfumes are very, very high collectors. There's a couple other ones. I can't remember the names, and I have two of them. There's one like shaped like a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin perfume. The pumpkin that I have that I'm described to this professional who knows about those, he said, you know, it sounds like you have the $300, I can't remember the name, but it was a really, really rare perfume. I'll show you that in my treasure at the end of this movie. I'll show you the pumpkin cologne in my treasure chest and my displays. But just, you got to stay tuned after this movie, folks, and see those treasures that I dug up in a year's time. Antique Boys, you stay tuned. There's our first find. Didn't find the coins yet, but we might. Now, here we go. We're going to end this movie, then you get to see the treasures. See, comedy trails, antique. What did I say, moonshine?
Moonglow.
Moonglow, yeah, the Moonglow. So that's our best find of the day besides the Hot Wheel. So I'll at least show you my treasures I found. When we get back to where we got to go, I'll show you my treasures. I'm gonna pull myself up and get up on top. I'm gonna try a little more digging. It's just getting too dark, too far of a hike. We tried. We'll come back later after the movie and we'll see what we can find, and maybe on the next movie I can show you. But who knows? We might find something up on top here where we first started. I'm gonna start going up, Reed. Whoa, a little slippery, a little slippery. Now see, when you go up a hill, you don't want to get stabbed in the leg by your corn picker. You want to make sure you're safe. Now I'm going to stop right about here, Brady. I think I'm going to wrap this around my waist, right about here. I'm going to try right here on the side for a second. Hold on, Brady. I have an instinct. My detector's on right now. It's going to kind of a quick wrap. Nothing too fancy, just something to kind of hold me. Then I can swing around a little. You see? We get that tied up, boy. Now rooster tail over this way. Now look at that. Here comes a boulder. Whoa! Get up in there. Find some shit. Whoa, 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 shit, damn, whoa, whoa, I've had it. We got to end this film. I've had it.
Unbelievable. Antique Boy found all these bottles in like a year's time. Antique Boy, tell us a little bit about these bottles in this first display of yours.
This first display. First of all, we have over 300 bottles in this display. A lot of miniatures. That's why there's so many in here. First of all, we have our Japan porcelain carriage with horses. I have my Japan milk bottle, which are very, very, very high. This is Terry Coons at the Bottle Association thought it can be very pricey. I have my crystal ship here, which they used to put candy in. Those can range between 30 to 40 bucks. I have my crystal heart, which starts off at $50. Most hearts start off at $50. They can range up to between $50 to $300. I have my triangle perfumes down here. My Christmas tree perfume. This is incredible. Check this out, folks. It's like a Christmas tree. These are very high collectors. That's what I mean. Anything, people like these kind of things. When you see things that are unusual. Then we have the tower perfume. You know, 8-layer tower. It's really incredible. The way they did workmanship. I have my milk bottle back here. My Ardens and Farms from my first movie, Antique Boy, Comedy Trails. And we even have my first. I have my genie bottle, which is this shirt right here. This is from my first movie, folks. I have my own website. Soon in the future, not right now, but in the future, folks, you will see my shirts. It's done after each of my covers of my movie. So I made these shirts. Antique Boy made these shirts, and any of the bottles in them, I dug up. So they're specialized shirts, and I'll have them, you know, medium and large and extra large. So keep an eye out. It's off the cover of each movie that I do. This is the first one, and then you'll see the Water Venture shirt, and then you'll see the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp shirt. This is the Comedy Trails Antique Boy. This is my very first one. So keep an eye out on, you know, www.com Antique Boy in the future. So I hope you enjoy one of these shirts. So anyway, let's get back into this display, folks. We have syrup bottles with log cabin on the bottom. We have, I call it the Waterfall cologne. These are very high collectors. This right here is about, because of this type, very rare. You're looking at about 175, 200 bucks for this cologne right here. I call it the church one, staple, shaped like a triangle, like a, like a church. It's another perfume. Same deal, very expensive. I have, Stanford. This is a Stanford inkwell here. See, here's an inkwell here. You see, the seam goes up to the middle of the neck, so that's 1860 to 1880. You see that? Middle of the neck, the seam. Remember what I said about the seams? Now right to the middle of the neck is 1860, 1880. That goes with inkwells as well as bottles. This is my number 2, my rarest bottle, inkwell bottle that I've ever found. So I'm glad to share this with you. Yeah. And then I got other, I got some more crystal stuff over here to show you too that I've dug up, crystal type stuff. I got all kinds of perfumes in here. I'm going to have to put the Stanford down here for now. And then here's the face bottle I was telling you about, folks. The face bottle. There's birds up here. There's water. There's back in here. You can see a city. There's he's wearing his glasses, ears. Has hair, has a tie, has a suit. Nose, mouth. Look at that. Even has his face up on top of the cap. The cap's in pretty good condition. This right here, $80. Federal law, screw top. Has the dates on the bottom, This is a great bottle. This is like around 1930, 1940. A beautiful bottle to find. Especially this one with the clasp. You see that? Yeah. This is James Buchanan. Yeah, Scotland. And it has a clasp. These run about $40 because it's from Scotland. And James Buchanan's a pretty good collector, because it has the flask back up here. Brady, show them the flask up on top. Isn't that neat? That's still on there. You're looking at 35, 1940, just like the face Wilkins bottle. That's a Wilkins bottle, by the way, folks, the one with the face. I got the walkers back here with corks on them. We're going to have to move on. I got my Lucky Tiger. See, it says Lucky Tiger right on the side here, Kansas City. This was, for your hair and your scalp, It was like, like some kind of hair tonic of some sort. But people love it because it says Lucky Tiger on it, So, make you smell good. So that's my Lucky Tiger. These run about 30, 35, 40, So we're going to move on now. We're going to have to move on, folks, because we got a lot of treasure. We haven't even got to the heart of my treasures. We haven't even got to the heart. That's 300 bottles you just looked into this display, folks. Brady, let's move on. Now we're moving into my stuff. Now we're just starting to move in.
Yeah.
Coon said.
Oh man, I heard that Terry Kuntz of the Historical Bottle Association said that you found over 2,000 treasures in less than a year's time. Tell us about these treasures, Antique Boy.
Well, like I said, from my display in a year's time to where we're moving straight ahead here, I can't keep it all in one spot, so I had to show you. See, more. This is Berries and Rudd from Great Britain. I got fishing reels here. I got the elephant from my second movie, The Water Adventure, which I want you all to see my water adventure on w.com. We got Antique Boy. We got Mason. We got the Mason. Yeah, the Mason ball. Yeah, it's these run about, they can run 12 to 15 bucks. When you got the air bubbles, you can put the Mason glass lid on there. We got our pocket watches here. These are our pocket watches. These are probably, they have gold inside. So these probably run, I would think, 40, 50 bucks, because it's not a super lot of gold in there. It's just the gearing in there, so it doesn't weigh a lot. And then we move on to my Burma shave type jar here. These Burma shaves are really cool, because look at the old-fashioned writing. People love that stuff, folks. Look at that. Beautiful glass lid goes on top. I got the old John Boy Walton flashlight with the magnifying glass for it to magnify. I have a jade cup here, a jade cup that I found that's 8 octagon, which is really incredible. This thing probably run 50, 60 bucks, really high rarity. One solid piece where the handle hooks. I got that 1936 John Boy Walton license plate I was telling you about, Brady. It's a little older than the one Brady found. Brady found the 1956 one with the 1962 tag still on there. Brady's in better condition than mine, but mine's older. 1936. I even found John Boy Walton glasses. Yes, sirree. John Boy was in that Model A. I told you he's in that Model A, boy. Yeah, I told you, Brady. Yeah. Then look at that Hot Wheel. There's that Hot Wheel from the Stagecoach Whiskey Camp. You'll see that movie too, folks. I'm gonna make a shirt with that. Don't forget it. It's gonna be on the www.com website, AntiqueBoy. And we got our over here. We got old doorknobs, crystal doorknobs. We got stuff from Japan, old China. Old kinds of whiskey bottle, old floor bottle. Look at that, over a gallon. Look at the size of this thing. Look at these. Look over here, Brady, too. These green bottles. These are beautiful on a table. You put these on a table that's beautiful with straw flowers in them. These greens. These are liqueur bottles. Beautiful, beautiful liqueur bottles. You use that as a beautiful set, Brady. Let's move up here, Brady. Let's move up to my canteens. My ball wrap. 1942 ball wrap U.S. Army canteen. I got my Shasta can up there, that old red thing you thought was going to blow in my face, that can over there. This red can up here that Brady thought was going to blow up in my face in the first movie. Then we move along here. Up here we have a Pepsi can. An old Pepsi can up here. An old bell made out of iron that I dug up. A solid bell. I don't know if it's like something, a book holder, I don't know. I got a flask up here that has abalone top that I found. So, and up here is an old dump truck, an old toy dump truck, old Shasta can, Shasta Cola, and old pickup truck over here too. I got that's just the frame of it up there, the frame of the old toy. But then we move into this display down here. This is my second display, folks. Moving into my second display. This one right here holds about 250 bottles. So now we're at, what, 550? We got here Brown Heart. Remember I said about hearts, they start off at 50 bucks. Beautiful, beautiful brown heart. I got that pumpkin, remember the pumpkin one I was telling you about earlier in the Stagecoach movie. I mentioned that there was the pumpkin perfume I wanted to show you, folks. There it is. This runs about 300 bucks. These are very rare. This is like 1910, 05, 1910, very old. Yeah. Well, maybe after 1906, because screw tops started after 1906, folks. Then you move down here, Medallion whiskeys, Dr. Kilmer's root. It was a swamp root. It'll help you when you had coughs and stuff like that. Then I got my. Then you move into my Baltimore, this is my Baltimore, what is that, Abbott and Company whiskey bottle, Baltimore. And this right here is about 80 bucks. These are beautiful. They're like an amber brown. Show that, Brady. Show that Baltimore bottle. See? You see right here? It's tooled together, but the seam only goes up to, it goes up and over, just barely goes up and over. So we're looking at 1900 for this guy, 1920. Yeah, about 1920, maybe 1930 for this Baltimore whiskey. I love this brown whiskey. I got down in here, Brady, is a crystal candle holder. Beautiful, solid crystal. Beautiful, beautiful candle holder. And these run about, 40, 50 bucks. It's not one chip on that, Brady. That's very rare that anybody can find one of those without it being broken. So it's amazing these treasures that I've dug up. I got No Peers for 50 Years bottle. That's a very, very neat bottle. And this is my No Peers for 50 Years bottle. These run about 60 to 82, Has a good cap on top. You can read right here. See that, Brady, where it says No Peers for 50 Years. That means they did it themselves. They didn't hire anybody to make their whiskeys. They did it all themselves and kept it to the family. They were the ones who made this type of whiskey. Beautiful fan sides. Federal law on the back, beautiful bottle, in perfect condition. that still has a good cap on it in good condition. Some of these bottles stay good because they're underneath stuff and they stay preserved when they're underneath stuff, you know, like old mattresses and things like that that preserve these bottles. But unbelievable display here. Walkers, I have caps with faces on them. I have diamond bottles here, diamond whiskey bottles here. Pretty cool. But folks, we're going to have to get out to my main heart of Antique Boy's treasures. And then there's that moon glow. Remember, I found the moon glow. I put that in my display because that was from my Stagecoach Whiskey Camp movie. So that's the moon glow. I got a lot of medicines up here. I have a bicentennial up here that with an eagle on it. That they were between 1960 and 1970. They only made so many. Mason made that. I got the old quality purity bottles back here. These quality purities. Let me get the one that says quality purity, Brady. Here's the one that quality purity. See where it says quality purity? That shows the old writing. The 1920s. These run $120 on the internet with the numbers on the side, Roman numerals. Isn't that gorgeous, Brady? It had tool top, but old-fashioned done. Oh, unbelievable, beautiful bottle. This is incredible. We have so many bottles. Brady, let's move on to the heart of Antique Boy's treasures.
Unbelievable, the heart of Antique Boy's treasure.
You're in the heart of Antique Boy's treasures. I told you I had over 2,000 bottles. I don't mess around. Now come on up here to the first shelf up here. All the way along here. I got fingernail polishes. I got more colognes. I put up this fishing line so if there's earthquakes it won't fall down. Up here is more colognes and poison bottles, greens, all kinds of greens. You know, we're talking each shelf, almost 100 bottles on each shelf alone. You got back in here aspirin, the little miniature aspirin bottles. Here's the from Bayer. I got over 150 aspirin bottles from Bayer tablets. You know, you move on down to my federal law. You know, we got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then we get down to number 5. Show all the way across, Brady, all the way across. You see that? These are my folks. These are my all my bourbon bottles. They have really good screw caps on them, really good condition. Federal law. These are all collectors here. We move over to here to my soda pop bottles. I got this knee high, 1925 knee high. See that, Brady? Show that to the folks out there. March 25th, 1925. Yeah, or March. No, it's March 8th, 1925. Knee high. These are very high collectors. You know, 12 ounce. You know, they run. You know, 12 to 15. Some could possibly this could be 40, 50. You know, and then you know most soda pops that are high collectors run usually about $12. I got my Hires Pepsi, the old Hires. I got RC Diamond. Has a diamond on this RC Cola bottle. Old, you know, the blue 70 colors. I got Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, the old tabs. I got the Diet Rights back there. You move up to more blues. I got blues up here, all blues. Whoa! I got blues up here. Loads of blues. I got salad dressings that take a cork in the old salad dressings. Look at that. Beautiful, with old-fashioned writing all over it. I got a knee high, a king size knee high. Show the blues, Brady. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at the elegance in that bottle. Yeah, we got, you move up to my Masons up here. We got Masons up here, blues and whites, and I got the old bean jar up here. We got an old bean jar. It's hard to see, old bean jar. We got, down here we have more 19, like in the 60, 70 range type bottles. You know, remember the one from the, this is from the Water Venture. That's beautiful. Look at the cuts on that. Remember that from the Water Venture. And then we move on down here. Down here we have more inkwells down below here, Brady. an old Santa Cruz, you know, the buoy that goes out in the ocean. This is the top of a buoy, and a Santa Cruz buoy, and it has red glass in there. And then you got over here, you got fingernail polishes. See, everything that I have is a set. And now, if you look at that, see, beautiful set. Look, it still has the caps on them. These are very high collectors here. We got bottles way back in here, old medicines, all kinds of browns up in here. Look at that, layer after layer after layer of bottles. Show them all the bottles, all the way across. Look at the ketchups over here, Brady. We got ketchups over here, all different kinds of ketchups. We have, you know, every ketchup, you know, is different than the other, you know. And I got ketchups probably down to 1880 because Heinz started in 1869, and I think some of the ones that were just, see this, a cork, it didn't have a screw top. Look at that, that's beautiful. These, you know, most, you know, I could sell these, you know, $6, $12, some of these, some of them maybe even $30, $40, some of these old Heinz ketchups. I got French's mustard over here, French's mustards, you know, some down probably even in when they first started. I got a big giant whiskey jug over here. I got the old Seagram 7s right here. There's the Seagram 7s. I got the old whiskey jug top over there where they used to play music in those old whiskey jugs. I got frosted Federal Laws. This is below 64 because see that frosted bottle, isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. It's like a fog inside there, like someone blew smoke inside the bottle. Isn't that incredible, Brady? All the different types of things that you find here. Now, I got old shears, old cough syrups. Look at that. Liptus cough syrup, due to coughs. Incredible. Still has a cap on it. You want to keep the caps on if they're in good. Old Lysols when they used to take the cork. Look at that. Old inkwells. See that little reservoir where you dip your ink pen. Old reservoir, you know, all kinds of ink wells. Look at that. Beautiful. Corks, no screw tops. You know, you're looking at 1900s in some of these ink wells. You know, when you move on up here, I got old 71 doll. Old 71 doll. I got up here the king size ketchups. King size ketchups up here. Up here, Brady, king size ketchups and mustards. See, restaurant style mustards. Look at that. French's mustards. Beautiful giant mustard jar. Show them the ketchups. Look at the ketchups. Beautiful ketchups. Look at the size of that. I used to go in the big restaurants, you know. And then we got back here, Brady, is my Raggedy Ann bowl. Raggedy Ann bowls are very high collectors. Show them that Raggedy Ann bowl, Brady. Isn't that gorgeous? And painted into the, it doesn't wear off. It painted right into the bowl. Yeah, fixing her up. She got hurt, the other little doll. Yeah. Yeah, my Raggedy Ann dolls. Raggedy Ann's very high collectors, you know. I got my aces up here, shoe polishes. I got over here, down here I got old beer bottles, the greens. Over here some greens. Show them the greens. Now Brady, now come out this way and just, Brady, come out this way and shoot it out this way and show them all the bottles. I'll get out of your way. Just show everybody all these bottles. Show them how many's there. How much I did in 1 year's time. I'm like a metal detector. I'll go out there and I will find it. I will gut it out. I don't mess around. You're with Antique Boy. I don't mess around. I will gut it out. You see this? Copper. Well, it was just one of them Dodge 60s hubcaps, Brady. About the 60s to 70s, this hubcap. We got to move on quick here, folks. We got over here is that old milk crate. Took out of the first movie, you know, Comedy Trails Antique Boy. That was from the first movie there. And over here, I wanted to explain this chair. This is an old antique chair that I dug up down below on the water adventure, down that creek. And then something here over that I really wanted to show you. This is what I've been saving for last. This is real spooky, folks. Right here, we got Grandma's cookie jar, folks. Woohoo! Boy, doesn't that give you the spooks? Look at the face on that thing, Brady. I still got to get this appraised. I'm still looking for the lid, you know. Where I dug this up, the lid's still missing. Now, if I can find the lid, people who collect these jars, who collect old cookie jars, really be impressed with this. This is 1920 to 1930. Old McCoy, you see, McCoy. I got to find out more about who McCoy is. You know, back up a little and show them the light. See where it says McCoy? Right across here it says McCoy. So I'm going to have a cookie jar expert who can appraise it for me and tell me about this jar. It's a clown face, which I think is very, very spooky. So I don't want to hold on to this too long. It scares me. You know, there's something about it that is really, really spooky, folks. And so I just want to put it down, and I'm glad you all came along on the Comedy Trails Antique Boy.